The Middle East is once again on fire. In one of the most dangerous escalations in recent history, Iran and Israel are locked in a deadly exchange of missiles, airstrikes, and political brinkmanship, shaking the region and drawing global concern. As of today, the damage on both sides is staggering, but who has the upper hand? Let's dive into the latest updates. The stage was set long ago. Iran and Israel, once allies, became sworn enemies after the 1979 Iranian Revolution. Iran's support for anti-Israel groups like Hezbollah and Hamas, and Israel's determination to stop Iran's nuclear program, have fueled tensions for years. Fast forward to June 13, 2025, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a massive air campaign targeting Iran's nuclear sites, military bases, and oil infrastructure. The strikes killed 14 nuclear scientists and top IRGC commanders, including Hossein Salami, dealing a massive blow to Iran's leadership. Iran's nuclear facilities at Natanz and Isfahan were hit hard, with satellite imagery showing fires still burning tonight. Over 406 Iranian military personnel are dead, 654 injured, and civilian infrastructure is crumbling. Oil and gas depots in Tehran are ablaze, causing blackouts and internet outages across the country. Human rights groups report thousands of civilians fleeing cities like Tehran and Isfahan, fearing more strikes. Iran's air defenses, already stretched thin, failed to stop Israel's F-35 jets, which struck targets as far as Mashhad Airport, 2,300 kilometers from Israel, showcasing Israel's unmatched reach. Iran didn't sit quietly. On June 14th, it retaliated with a barrage of hundreds of ballistic missiles targeting Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, and other Israeli cities. At least 13 Israelis have died, including children, with over 370 injured, according to Israel's health ministry. The Weizmann Institute in Rehovot, a key research hub, was damaged, and an oil refinery near Haifa was hit, causing fuel shortages. Bat Yam, a coastal city, saw heavy destruction. 42 people were injured there alone. Iran's proxies, like the Houthis, launched drone attacks on Eilat, but Israel's Iron Dome and David's Sling systems intercepted many of the incoming threats, though some got through, hitting civilian areas. So, who's taken more damage and who has the upper hand? Iran's losses are catastrophic. Its nuclear program is set back years, its military leadership is in disarray, and its infrastructure is crippled. The loss of commanders like Salami weakens Iran's ability to coordinate a sustained response. On the other hand, Israel's casualties are lower, but the civilian toll and economic disruption are significant. Schools are closed, flights are grounded, and the country has called up reservists, signaling a nation on high alert. Israel's economy, already strained, faces a potential 2% GDP drop if the conflict drags on, according to analysts on X. Iran's economy, already fragile under sanctions, is teetering on collapse with oil production halted. As of today, Israel holds the upper edge. Its air superiority, advanced intelligence, and precise strikes have exposed Iran's vulnerabilities. Israel's ability to hit strategic targets across Iran, while sustaining its air campaign for over 48 hours, gives it a tactical advantage. Iran's missile strikes, while damaging, haven't significantly impaired Israel's military capabilities. Posts on X highlight Iran's depleting missile stockpiles and weakened proxies like Hezbollah, which are still recovering from conflicts in Gaza and Lebanon. Iran's leadership has downplayed the Israeli strikes, signaling a possible desire to de-escalate, but its threats of a crushing response linger. The Iran-Israel conflict is far from over, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Both nations are battered, but Israel's strategic edge makes it the stronger player today. What do you think this means for the Middle East and the world? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more updates.